An area elementary school is inviting the community to celebrate with teachers and students as it reaches a milestone. Walking down the halls of Lynn Middle School in Las Cruces is just like walking down memory lane for Jensen, who's been teaching for 35 years.
It doesn't look anything like what it was back then. I think everything in the building was what we nicknamed bathroom green, and that's what all the walls were. Everywhere.
Lynn Middle School opened its doors back in 1960, and for a short time it was actually a junior high school. Jensen says back then administrators ran things a bit different.
Back in my day, we could swat kids, and that was something that I miss, because just holding on to the paddle, the kids knew that, okay, you're in charge. And now that they've taken all that away, we've had to completely revamp our discipline.
You had long hair. Look at that. Look how young you are.
50 years later, Kathy Davis is the new school principal, and she's bringing back former teachers and students who are now leaders in our community to help celebrate Lynn Middle School's history.
We're actually very excited about it. We are the oldest operating middle school, so we have a lot of history, a lot of tradition.
For the celebration, current students will transfer each of the hallways into a living museum.
Our students are all planning, they each took a decade, and they're planning hallway decorations, and so they've done time themes. And you'll walk through and you'll see the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 10s. So that's been a hoot, and that's been a hoot as they're going through. And they're like, you guys really wore this stuff? Like, yeah, it was hip back then.
The school will have an open house and an alumni dinner to help celebrate the anniversary. The public is invited to attend. For KRWG, I'm Correa.